One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Cornhuskers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Arkansas's offense will get the first crack at it here. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Jackson gonna throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch near the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him.
Oh, a lot of space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And at this point on the field, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still 1st and goal.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get close?
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husker! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Unloads quickly.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Razorbacks are marching down the field. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Just making life miserable for opposing quarterbacks the way Trev Alberts always did.
Yeah, just finding a guy that can sniff out the quarterback and kind of feel it, have those instincts. You could tell he saw it, went and got it, just like your boy Trev Alberts, Reese.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Pulls it, fired complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The handoff to Johnson. Turning it on. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it on the right. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. Give to the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Drop play, quarterback keeps it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Jackson will throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. It's Johnson.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Grab near the sticks. It's key. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We've reached the bridge. Arkansas has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. At the 40, there he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue.
There he goes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to...
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive.
It's a seam wide open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Razorbacks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Oh, it's out! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Dances away. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Hunter. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover, you get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he'll bring it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
At the 35, he's loose. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Jackson gonna throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Razorbacks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Quick completion on the out. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Fires left. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
That might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe...
Touchdown, Razorbacks! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that's a backbreaker for this defense, Jesse. They were doing everything they could, trying to let that clock run out, force a field goal. They execute under 10 seconds left, and they put it in the end zone.
Yeah, how about the situational offense there too, though, David? Understanding the time and the clock and managing it absolutely perfectly. And now the decision, do you go for two and try to tie this thing up before you head into the locker room?
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see how they handle it. They'll try the run. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Huskers are on the move. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. The short hands. It's Johnson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on that.
The Cornhuskers get it past the sticks. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers!
wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Jackson will throw. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Turns on the Jets. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He gets into the end zone and the 2-point conversion ties the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Nice job after the catch by the tight end. Able to make a guy miss and go get extra yards.
Now on 1st down from the 28. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Markway.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up a wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
They'll give it to Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Offense set on 1st down. The running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some...
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Markway. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Back to pass, it's Raiola. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pick pick up a 4. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Huskers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska! With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone at an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
Jackson going to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, and still on his feet. Here's a first down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He's looking downfield to throw. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be fourth down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
I like it. Take the shot, throw it to the end zone, try to make a play, give your receiver a chance to make it. You know, you got to make plays. You're trailing late in the fourth quarter and you need touchdowns. Like, you got to come up with something big, and this offense just wasn't able to do it. Now, defense is going to have to go pull out some miracles, maybe an onside kick. Something great's going to happen to get back in this ballgame.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. It's caught. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They'll immediately call timeout.
Yeah, when you at that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. The Cornhuskers headed quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun on third down. On the run, fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people